It's funny how I predicted all of this. LeBron wanting to leave. Kyrie not being happy.
It's a young samurai. I smoke a spliff in the cut, then I pass a lie to my bro. No fuck with my flow. Couple bad bitches and a cup of that Joe. So it's just THC.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Hey, hit that like button. And while you at it, hit that subscribe and join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. Alright, so I haven't dropped that many NBA videos because it seems like they just don't get that many views for me. And as much as I do watch the NBA and I talk about it with my friends, I haven't been dropping the videos because it seems like nobody seems to be interested. But I will tell you this much. On July 1st, I published Cleveland Cavaliers' blatant disrespect of Kyrie Irving. And yes, he's noticed it. And yes, he's not happy about it. And also, before that, in other videos that I had, I spoke about how LeBron James is most likely going to leave if they don't win the chip. They did not win the chip. LeBron wants to leave. That's another point that I made that I was absolutely correct about. And now I'm going to tell you this much. For those that don't know, Kyrie Irving has been working out with Carmelo Anthony. Yes, that Carmelo Anthony. When I say working out, I don't mean they was just in the gym playing by themselves and, with the trainers. I mean that they were on the court playing 5-on-5 on the same team and working on chemistry. You see, the Knicks didn't resign Rose. If you really want to pay attention, that's a big deal. Who's going to run the offense? Anyway, that's not the point. The point is this. Cleveland is on a downturn. And why is Cleveland on a downturn? It's my opinion is it's LeBron James' doing. Okay, I'm going to break it down once again like I did before in the previous video. You got to look at it like this. The Cleveland Cavaliers have a pretty good team. If not for how dominant and the type of dominance that the Golden State Warriors have in their possession, the style of play that they play, Cleveland Cavaliers would be the best team in the league. But because of the type of play that the Golden State Warriors use, the Cleveland Cavaliers are at a loss. You see, in the NBA, they're not allowed to play physical defense any further. So since they're not allowed to play physical defense, that means that players that catch and shoot, players that know how to create space and put up jump shots, they're at a premium. Those are the players that you want. Okay, so let's look at the Golden State Warriors for a minute. Kyrie, he can catch and shoot and create his own shot and pull. Clay, he can catch and shoot. He's probably the best catch and shoot shooter in the league right now, to be honest with you. Draymond Green, he can catch and shoot and he can work in the post. Durant, he can catch and shoot and he could make his own shot. That's 4 players right there, and that's not even counting Iguodala. So that just makes him very, very difficult to contend against or to contest if you can't become physical with them. Now, if you look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, they only have 2 players really that can, 3 players if you count Smith Jr., who can, J.R. Smith, if you count players who could work for their own shot and then get it. But the problem with the way that they play is it's a stagnant offense. It's the same thing that people complain about Carmelo Anthony. One of the two ball handlers catch the ball, they break down the defense, and they kick the ball out. That's it. That's all Cleveland does. Cleveland does not actually have an offense. And that's why they will not beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. But this is where the issue comes. The issue comes in when you realize that even if they were trying to trade for anyone, they would have to give up so much in a trade to get something back that would be useful. Even if they get the thing back, they're still going to need the thing that they traded away. It's like the situation where you have the wife and the husband and they're poor. So the husband goes and buys the wife a comb, I think, for her hair, a beautiful comb, right? But the wife, she sells her hair. So she could buy the husband a chain for his pocket watch. But he sold the pocket watch so he can get the comb for the hair. That is the situation that the Cleveland Cavaliers is in. In order for them to attempt to get better, they're going to have to give something away to make them worse and thus end up in the same position that they're currently in and or worse. So the Cleveland Cavaliers is on a downswing right now. Do not look for LeBron to come back. He is not loyal. He's not loyal. LeBron isn't going to stay nowhere 2-3 years and wait for him to rebuild again. You see, that's what happened with Cleveland the first time. They needed to rebuild. So he left, went somewhere else, competed while they rebuilt. And then when they was rebuilt and they was ready to go, then he came back. Because that's what LeBron does. So he was looking at Lonzo the other day. Why? Because they're rebuilding. And a year from now, they might be at the point where they might be ready to contend. Who does he keep? Who's another guy, another team that he keeps tweeting with? 76ers. Keeps tweeting with those guys. Anyway, point being is this. Kyrie wants out. He does not like the disrespect, and he also does not want to play with LeBron no more because he wants to be the point guard. When you run with LeBron, you are not the point guard. You got to share duties with LeBron because LeBron has to have his way, or there is no way. So right now, Kyrie is ready to go. He's tired of this. This is not something that he signed up for. He's ready to get traded. And guess who's on the top of his list of teams to get traded to? You guessed it. The New York Knicks. Don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I want to know what y'all guys think about this. Because I already know what I think about this. So like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you haven't hit that notification bell already. Stop playing yourself. Share, share, share. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.